Hello guys. In today's session, I'm going to explain you how to skip a particular inventory group when we are running the playbook. So suppose we have one playbook, and that inside that playbook we have multiple tasks. For example, one of the tasks we don't want to execute on particular group, and other tasks, yeah, we have to do on all the groups, means all the VMs. So how we can do this one? How we can avoid to execute particular task on the exclude that task from the particular VM groups? How we'll do? So in today's session, I'm going to explain you. Okay. So you can see as of now I have three VMs. This is my master VM. This is my remote one, and this is my remote two. Okay. Now I'm going to the master VM. See master VM. Now let me first open the uh, like this host file. Okay, so in inside the host file, if you see Ansible host file, so if you see, I have one group that group name is app VMs, one is DV VMs, one is a test. That test is a blank. Okay, so total I have three, but IP inside only these two, app and DV. Okay, now let me go to the my playbook. So I have two playbook here, you can see. Okay. Let me open the first playbook. So you can see in this playbook, I wrote to fetch the host name, IP, CPU, and RAM for my client for my client VM. Okay. So when I will run this playbook, it will fetch the host name, IP, CPU, and RAM for this remote one and remote two. Okay. Let me first execute this playbook. Okay. So I'm going to run this playbook. Let me run this playbook. Okay. So Ansible playbook and my playbook name. Okay. This is the command Ansible playbook and I given the playbook name. So it's executing now. You can see. Let first execute. Then I will explain the content inside the playbook also. So if you see, my remote VM IP is a 201, remote one IP is a 203, and remote two IP is a 204. So now you can see this playbook executed successfully. Correct. Now if you go here, so you can see first task, get the VM host name details. Task number two, get the VM IP details. So if you see host name, I got target one and target two. 203 is the target 1 and 204 is the target 2. Similar, if you see here, I get the IP details here, and then I got the CPU details here, if you see, and then if you see the RAM details, I got the RAM details also. So if I run here free hyphen G or H, so you can see total RAM. If you come here, if you see here, total RAM, I got it, correct? Now, let me open the playbook. Let me do the VI, this playbook. So you can see task here. I mentioned like VM host name, IP details, CPU, and RAM. So I use all the Ansible predefined variables. If you see here, so through Ansible host name, I'm fetching the host name, Ansible default IP v4 address. So through this variable, I'm fetching the IP details. Through this variable, I'm fetching the CPU details, and through this, I'm fetching the RAM. So predefined Ansible predefined variable I'm using here. Okay, nothing additional. I can write my shell script or shell command here. Through that also I can fetch the details. But as of now, I use the predefined variable. Answer predefined variable. You can see here. Now let me close this one. Let me open another one. So this is VM data one dot YML. This is my different playbook. Now let me open this. So here you can see here is also everything is the same. Nothing is changed. Okay, I'm fetching the host name, IP, CPU, RAM. But I'm telling to this playbook, hey, for this task, the RAM details don't fetch where my group name is the DVVMs. Okay. From that, you don't fetch the RAM details. I not require. Other details you can fetch, but RAM details don't fetch on this group. Okay. Now let me run this playbook also. Let me see what is happening if I run this playbook. It will work, it will not work. We'll see here. Now I run again same command, Ansible playbook, and my playbook name VM data. If you see here, VM underscore data one and dot YML. So it's running here. Now let this execute. It will take some. Yeah, now you see it's completed. So now you can see here the VM host details. Yeah, I got it both. Now IP also I got it both. Good. CPU also I got it both. Okay, okay. If you see here now RAM. Now you can see in RAM. RAM, I got only one VM details. You can say 203. 204 skip. You can see here. And and if you want, if I show you the my host file, so 204 is a VM, DVVM. See, and this I executed. Sorry, skip excluded from this RAM task, right? So that's why I didn't get the details. Now let me modify again. So this I am telling no. This time, what you do, you can CPU also not required on the CPU. This time CPU, I'm telling CPU not required on this group, apps group. Okay, let me edit this one and let me add here. So simply, what you have to do, you have to add when condition because we are going to add the condition, right? So when and then let me copy this one. Oh, sorry. Let me select this whole and then enter paste it here. But here you have to change the group name. So app VMs. Okay. Let me remove this. Okay. So what I'm telling here. So for CPU, you don't want. I don't want to take the fetch the data. Where is my group name is a app VMs. Okay. But for RAM, I want to escape where my group name is the DBVMs. Okay. Now let me run again. Same playbook. Okay. Ansible playbook, and that playbook name I given here. If you see here, now let this execute. It will take some time because why it's taking time because I given this I assigned the 700 memory only MB, so that's why because in my system don't have that much resource. Okay, fine. That you can see now this playbook is executed successfully, no error. Okay, but if you see here, two tasks skip here and here. If you see previous, if you see only one task is skipped, right? So now if you see CPU details, I got the data from the 204, but app details from the app server I didn't get because it's a skip. I add the condition. Same thing for the RAM here. If you see, correct? Skip. So this way you can skip the group where you particular task you don't want to execute. Suppose you have one playbook. In that playbook, you have multiple tasks. Okay, and that task is going to execute all the VMs because we are added in our playbook like VM details all right. So in your all VM details, suppose some command, which command you running, that command maybe will not execute on some other OS. For example, you have two OS. One is Ubuntu, and one is Red Hat. Okay. You mentioned because you have 20 tasks in one playbook, and that task you want to execute on all the playbooks. Correct. So you given the all here. Now, for example, you want to see the tail minus 10 var log message, for example. Okay. So that you will get in Red Hat OS, this log. But in Ubuntu, you will not get exactly this name. That log name is different. Okay. So if you run the playbook, it will fail. You will not get the data, correct? So in this case, what you have to do, you know the your Ubuntu IPs, right? So you create one group like Ubuntu or something like that. You put all the Ubuntu VM IPs there, and the Red Hat Linux IPs you put some Red Hat under the Red Hat groups. And when you're running that task, same task will not run. You mentioned that one. You want to exclude from the Ubuntu. So you just add the condition, this like this condition. So what will be happen when you run the playbook? So that playbook will not execute on the Ubuntu server, Ubuntu machine. Okay. So this will be very helpful when we are writing the playbook and we are using in a day to day our activity. Okay, this kind of playbook. So I hope you like this video. So if useful, then please subscribe my channel, like and share, comment. Thank you so much.